Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jono again. Today is May 25th. Right next to me, I have a Ty Costa making his comeback to the Dragon House promotion at July 21st, the heart of San Francisco, Dragon House 29. Now, Ty, I know a lot of fight fans knows who you are. You fought on my show 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So
2015.
let's talk a little bit about where have you been, training, work, etc., your personal life, what's happening?
Well, I've had a lot of developments in my personal life. I got married, had a kid,
Congratulations.
bought a house. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
That's a big step.
Yeah, taken some steps there. Haven't been in the cage in a while. I had a big fight in 2016 in November, and I lost, and I kind of stepped back for a while and just reflected and worked on my skills.
Well, you fought a very, very tough opponent, very game opponent that have a really big record.
Yeah.
And I think you even jump up to a weight class to fight that guy, right?
Yeah, we fought at a catch weight. It was at 142.
Or 142.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely.
It was supposed to be at 41, but they showed up over, and
Oof.
so we went up to 42.
That's all good. Now let's right back to the drawing board. Upcoming fight, you're fighting a very game opponent. You guys have an identical record. Christian Espinosa from Vallejo.
He's from
Asylum fight team. So what's your thought on a guy like him?
Man, I think Christian's a tough fighter. He's well-rounded. I can tell that he works hard. He's got good conditioning. I'm just looking forward to the challenge and just putting myself in the best position to win, and then just going out there and doing my best.
I mean, this fight, I can pretty much gonna see how this gonna go down. I know you're gonna try to take him down. He's gonna try to defend over underhook. It's gonna be a very traditional MMA fight. So now, I know he's also taking some time off. Get his career picked up, become a full-time nurse now. So you just want to get back in the fight game. How do you see yourself in the MMA game? Do you see yourself want to make a career out of this, or you see yourself because you do this just for a passion, like one fight at a time?
I most certainly would like to make a career out of this and just have fighting pay the bills. But at the same time, if I don't end up being like a superstar in the UFC or something, then I don't have like the right to complain about that.
Absolutely.
I could still live a good life without fighting. This is just icing on the cake. But yeah, I give it my all and I put my heart and soul into it. So.
What do you do for a living?
For a living, I'm a counselor.
You're a counselor?
I'm a counselor. I'm like a case manager. I work with clients with like mental health issues and substance abuse issues.
Oh, damn. That's awesome. Well, now let's talk about your training camp. How do you prepare for this upcoming fight?
The way I'm preparing is I'm just really trying to work on everything and just be well-rounded and just be ready for wherever the fight might be able to go. I don't like really going into fights with a set game plan anymore of like, I'm going to go in and do the A, B, and C, because then, when it doesn't happen, you're kind of like stuck in the mud trying to make adjustments. Right. So really, I'm just, I just want to show that I'm the best fighter I can be in all positions. You
definitely have size advantage, So I signed Christian Espinosa yesterday, I believe. He is definitely a small 135er. He probably walks around like around 145. So I even asked him on the interview, like, do you ever consider go back to 125? But I think he's getting a little older, body's getting a little bit more mature, want to stay at a higher weight class. He feels more juice, more energy. So what do you see yourself? You're going to be permanently stay at 135 or prepare to go up or down? What's the future?
Yeah, pretty much 135 and 145 is where I'll be. I was a 133 pounder when I wrestled in college, so I've been at this weight for a long time, and I know my cut. I got it down to a science, so I don't really feel a reason to change weight.
What do you walk around on your weight?
I walk around like 150.
150.
145 to 150.
So not really big cut either.
No, not really. I'm always in good shape. So.
Well, wrestler is definitely a strong component in the MMA game. And they also well know it's a good shape too. So you wrestles all the time. Your cardio is off the roof, So it's a classic matchup. Espinosa is a striker. You're a good grappler and good wrestler. So it's a black and white type of matchup. So for me as a matchmaker, I'm curious who have the upper hand on the day of the fight. So now if people want to get a hold of you, get tickets to watching you fight, how can people contact you?
You can contact me on Instagram. My handle is Ty Costa 1988. You can also contact me on Facebook if you want to shoot me a friend request. Just Ty Costa.
Sounds good. Any sponsor, special training partner, teammates, coaches you want to shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to my sponsors, Diamond MMA. They give me the best protective gear. Adrian Hardy Landscape, Martin Brothers Landscape Supply, and Get Fit 24/7. And there's one more I don't want to forget. And Sun Valley Lawn and Pool.
Sun Valley.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Helping me out with my life.
Well, all the fight fans out there, for more information about the upcoming fight card, Dragon House 29, make sure you check out DragonHouseMMA.com. This is a huge stack card, 20 plus fights on the card, plus 2 female fights and a couple of title fights as well. It's going to be a big stack card. So this event is also nationwide broadcast pay-per-view. So you guys want to order your pay-per-view vouchers ahead of time. Don't wait till the last minute and gem the portal. So get on DragonHouseMMA.com and you can order your live stream pay-per-view voucher. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up on the Dragon House MMA fan page on Facebook. All the love and support, that's what keeps us keep doing what we do to provide, produce good events for you guys. Now, if your opponent watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
I'll just say, hey, good luck, and I'm preparing the best I can, and let's go out there and put on a war.
Awesome. So look forward to watching this fight. This fight will be the undercard. On the 12 Pro fight, probably the first 2 or 3 fights, it's going to be a good fight. Both guys have an identical record and a lot of ambition and drive, and see who come out the better on that night. Any other thing you want to shout out to anybody, any friends, families?
Yeah, I want to shout out El Nino Training Center. They've been with me since the jump. I love those guys. Also, Turlock Academy of Jiu-Jitsu, Nick Diaz Academy, and NorCal Fighting Alliance. I cross-train with all those gyms, and they've all been great and helped me out a lot. So.
Awesome. Well, can't wait to watching you perform. See what type of tool you have on your arsenal, and July 23rd. Can't wait. Check it out, guys. We'll see you guys out there. Good to have you on board, Ty.
All right, thank you.
All right. Peace.